Shout out to the Professor PHAKENG. She was speaking about something that kind of hit home for me when she was speaking about the EFF. And when I was listening to her speak about this, I was getting mixed emotions because I was thinking about this a few days back, and I don't remember. Yeah, I think I did a video where I was talking about I don't believe some of the things the EFF that is doing for black people, they deserve it. Some of them don't even vote for this party, but it's doing a lot. She talked about it. She talked about how much black South Africans, whenever they have a problem, they only run to one political party, and that's the EFF. They don't even go to their own political parties. Listen to her.
But more than just being organized, you have the responsibility of keeping this organization relevant and on the ground until it is time to hand it over to the next leadership in the next 5 years. Time and again, we have seen the EFF being first in line of defense whenever the dignity of a black person was under threat. I mean, it's interesting, even members of other parties have come to trust the EFF, and they say, I'm going to tell the EFF. I'm like, why are you not telling your party? And this person says, but I know they won't do anything. Only the EFF can do something. And then I was like, why don't you just join the EFF then? What are you doing there? But that is a heavy responsibility. And I hope that even as obstacles come, even as opposition intensifies, even as exhaustion threatens, you will not tire. Because what you have done and what you are doing and what you are called to do is bigger than any one individual sitting in this room today. You have reshaped the socio-political trajectory of this country in favor of the black child. I don't care who says what. I don't have to be a member. But that's true. That is true. Now, without further ado, let me get to the reason why I'm here. The academic in me was tempted to start the discussion on leadership by discussing the difference between leaders and managers. But for the sake of time, I will highlight critical points that leadership and management are fundamentally different concepts. And we must never conflate them. Leaders are born, I believe, and of course, they can be made too. But managers are always made. Managers are always made. Leadership is not a title. In my view, it is a burden. It is a commitment, and indeed a battlefield. Managers have strict working hours, overtime, and can even write an email signature saying that they don't open their inboxes on weekends or after 7. But leaders don't have the luxury to do that. You can be woken at 2 a.m. and be told a student at a private res is suicidal. A manager can easily say, well, they're in a private res, so none of my business. Or, excuse me, that's above my pay grade, so none of my problem. I won't get involved. And that would be understandable if you're a manager. But a leader knows and understands that leadership is a burden. So they know that it's not about whether an issue is under their purview or whether it's under their constituency or within their pay grade. What matters is that there is an emergency that calls upon you to wake up and intervene in one way or another. Some people are going to join the EFF because you intervened and they are your neighbor and there was someone breaking in and you intervened. And from that day, the whole family is going to join.
Tell me she's lying. I dare you to tell me this woman is lying. I dare you. You won't tell me she's lying. Based on this, what she's saying, that black South Africans, whenever they have a problem, the first option, first political party they want to run to is the EFF. Tell me she's lying. Tell me she's lying. Then who would know who's the liar between you and her? By just you telling us if she's lying or not. If she says she's lying, then we all know who's the liar. It's definitely not her. She's honest. She's very honest with this analysis. And I wonder why my party, the EFF, always shows up for people who never show up for it. They are motivated by something else, man. Like, I don't understand where they get this type of motivation to just want to help people. This is a gift, man. This is not more just about politics for them. This can't just be about being politicians, politics. Like, this can't just be about that. There's more. There's more that comes with the EFF than just them being politics, a political party. No, man. They're doing so much for people who don't deserve. Yes, I said it. People who don't deserve. But they are there on the ground, helping the marginalized, the poor, the people who are disgruntled by the system, forgotten. They are there. When the teachers were being threatened to be chased away from schools, they ran to the EFF. They ran to the EFF. And then when the doctors, the nurses, they were being mistreated, they ran to the EFF. Students, when there's a problem, they run to the EFF. When there is racism, people run to the EFF. MK party, when they wanted to sustain their case of the vote, they ran to the EFF. Most political parties always want to involve the EFF in their fight because they know the benefit of the EFF fighting right beside you. Even many political parties run to the EFF for help. Indirectly so, if you know, you know what I'm saying. The EFF is always there. The schools were opening now. Many parents are crying. Their children don't have new uniform, don't have new school shoes. They ran to the EFF. And this is all recent things. We're not talking about things like 2 years back. All these things is like 1.5 years, just in the past 1.5 years. People, when they want a march, a big, strong march, they rely on the EFF. They run to the EFF. Yeah, my party, Buffett, is not appreciated. It's not. It's like it's a burden to be a leader. To be a leader, you're not gonna be appreciated, but should never take away your principles. Stay firm in what you started this party for, to help the people of South Africa. These people are motivated by something else. Me, I don't believe these people are motivated by the vote. I don't believe these people are motivated by positions they want to be in government. I don't believe the EFF is motivated by clout, like Bafunukba, like they want to trend. I don't believe that's what these people now is motivated by something else, man. They're possessed by a different type of spirit, man. Like, yo, this party, no is. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.